What's happening? What's happening? Yo, let's talk about these long-term relationships that are in the black community nowadays, and how these people look unhappy. These older people, a lot of people that I see, that I come across, that have been in a long-term relationship, look like they either angry or something going on. If they're together, of course, right? It look like something's wrong. It look like they unhappy, they're miserable. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in the household. One thing I want to address though: how come every time we watch a movie, read a book, we hear a song, we hear of a love story that's blooming, something that is at the genesis, the beginning, when they fall in love? We always see that part. You know what I'm saying? And they always find a way to touch home, to touch our hearts when we read these stories or hear these stories or listen to the song. We only see the genesis, and they find a way to touch, to get to our emotions. When you are bombarded with images, you want to emulate, or you will tend to emulate the same act as you seen in the image when you come in contact with that same situation. Let me explain that. If I continuously see an image as I'm growing up, and when it's time for me to now encounter that same situation with that same image or that same video or whatever, it could be in different forms now, different people, but also all the time you're seeing that, you will most likely react in the same way that those images have, that in those images the people that were acting in those images reacted. Okay? How come we never see happy long-term relationships in movies? I mean, I'm not gonna say that they don't exist. Of course they do. We see them. But a lot of times we see relationships in movies, something's wrong. That a long-term relationship in a movie, something's wrong. There's a problem within the family. Something's going on. I get it. You're gonna go through your issues, but how come we are not bombarded with those images as much as we are bombarded with love stories? The beginning of love stories, the beginning of relationships, hearing songs about people falling in love. How come we are not bombarded with one second.